Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
Andy Ruiz. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. That hook just can't find the target. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for any...
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dickinson, are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Good counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Is there any way back? The bell rings, and we start the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That left hook missed. Beautiful counter punch. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Nice counter shot. That hook's blocked. Swing and a miss with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comfortable.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That right hook catching air. The courage on display here is incredible. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then,
Whoa, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
No rest for the weary. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Can't find a home for that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards.
Oh yeah, baby. That's right. That's right. The greatest. The greatest. You should be embarrassed. That's my 3rd fight ever. You just lost, baby.